Hey everybody, Fifth Horseman here, playing more City Skylines, and we have some building to do. But first of all, I wanted to show you something that I made, and it should alleviate some traffic problems. Although we don't seem to have too many traffic problems, except for right here, where what I built probably won't help. But let's go ahead and give it a try, because we might actually be able to get rid of this thing too, if we do this thing right. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pause the game, something I don't do often enough that I don't even know how to do it. But we are going to get rid of this overpass. We're going to get rid of a couple buildings. Sorry, guys. Good. Okay, this is... Oh, these are just regular buildings. Okay. This should give us enough room to do what we need to do. I built a thing, and I'm going to see if I can put it in the game here. Should be under roads, and it should be under special. Spider roundabout, definitely not. Tiny roundabout. I have a feeling this is too small to be practical. We could do two of them. That's actually not a bad idea. Reach a milestone. I know how to reach a milestone. I need to turn off stupid mode. This is my first time playing this game on the new computer. Isn't there a snap option to turn snap on and off? I guess not. Okay, so I'm gonna snap this down right here. This is gonna be kind of crazy because we're gonna have a second roundabout right here, and then we are going to run. Is it gonna let us do that? Space already occupied, so no, that's too small, or that's too big. So let's do this. There we go. Now, is this gonna let us do it? No, space already occupied. That's a problem. That's a big problem. I have a feeling this isn't going to work. So let's go ahead and demolish this. Sadly, I think we're going to have to slap with a big roundabout in. I'll show you that, or not the this small roundabout. I think we're going to have to just suck it up and do it, because this roundabout will definitely let us do what we need. So let's demolish more stuff. Oh, no, I don't want to demolish that. Okay, let's see if we can do this without demolishing that. We're just going to tear down a lot of the city here. This is the price of progress, guys. You just have to suck it up and deal with it. Okay. Now, if you right-click once, and this is something I found out, if you right-click once, it goes 45-degree angles, which I really like, because it lets you put it like this or like this. And it looks like we still need to demolish a couple things to get it to work like this, and we need to demolish things to get it to work like this, which really sucks. I wish these existed as things that you could remove the roads from before you place them. I could make my own roundabout, like this one here, like Tussin Circle, and I think we're going to do it. I think we're going to make our own Tussin Circle. Maybe we'll rename it to Tussin Circles. And I think we're going to... Yeah, we're just gonna do this here. Yeah, snap tool. See, snapping is off. Snapping is on. But, like, there's nothing to snap to, which is kind of weird. But, let's go ahead and put this back in to here. And then ideally we should be able to make our circle now by snapping to this. And we want to go a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is that really 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we want to go out 6 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then over 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tussin Circle Mark II. And is that even? Looks even enough to me. Okay, now our one-way roads. should be straight. Which, of course, is going to screw up the circle. Okay. Oh, yeah. No, that's right. Because we want to then upgrade this guy backwards. So now people go in here, come out here. Okay. Then we're going to do the same thing here. Space already occupied. Are you serious? What if we turn snap off? Come on. There we go. And then we need to upgrade this guy like that. Okie doke. This one's a little bit more wonky than the other one, and I honestly think we should put a in and out here as well, and I think it should be a big one. There's a new zone available. I'm aware of all this new stuff. There you go. That'll work. That will work. Okay, this is going to be renamed to Tusson's Circles. This is the Tusson Circles, and we are going to expand this out a little bit to encompass both of these circles and a little bit of the area beyond it. I think that's fair. The Tusson Circles. Boom. Done. Okay. I need to turn off dummy mode because these pop-ups are really annoying me. I don't know where dummy mode is. There's a way to turn off dummy mode, but I'm too dumb to figure it out. Tutorial messages. There we go. Auto open chirper messages. I'm going to keep that because I do like to see them. No. Cancel. Resume game. I hope I remember to clear some of this out. Okay. We also... What do we need to do? I feel like I was going to do something, but I forgot what it was. Oh yeah, we were going to do a forestry service here. Let's go ahead and get the game going again at massive speed because we're making tons of money. We might as well keep doing it. We need a forestry area here, and what we want to do. What we want to do is, see, if I say forestry, there's a way to find out. I never go into these maps here, so I need to figure this out. Let's see. Levels, traffic, pollution, outside connections, population. Natural resources. Here we go. Forest is green. So I guess like this area here is forest. And then like this is oil. Yeah, see, because there's actually green here. So this is good for forestry. And then this here is good for farming. But that is a university. I don't think a university is a good place to do farming. But I'd kind of like to set up a little bit of each. And then this here is ore. So we could actually do ore mining right here, which I think would be kind of fun as well. Or is this ore? Maybe this is ore. So maybe we'll expand out here and do some mining. We could get lots of oil right here. Eventually, I would like to unlock all this other stuff, and you know I still want to put my city somewhere. There's also oil mining right here. But I think today we're gonna do forestry. Let's do forestry today. So we can see right here that this is where we want to do our forestry. And I just got an email. I should probably turn that off, but I'm not going to right now. I don't want to erase a district. I want to make a district. Oh, I set a district to be forestry. I see. So I have to make the district first. Well, let's go ahead and take everything on this side of the train tracks here. And let's do it all the way out to here. And nobody has submitted a name to be a forestry service. And nobody has... we're going to bring it all the way out to here. They're going to get their own connection to the freeway. And my cat is just having, like, sounds like she's dying, but really she just wants attention. We're not going to hook the forestry up to that on-ramp. But whoever wants this forestry service, you can have it. It's not a town or anything, so everybody who has suggested a name has said that they want either a town or a very specific place. So now we can make this be forestry. And notice it gets this little thing. And Hawthorne Hills is fine. Hawthorne Hills Forestry Service. And what they're going to have is they're going to have a train connection, and they're going to have a freeway connection. So they're going to be, like, awesome as far as that's all concerned. So let's go ahead and go to trains, which we haven't even unlocked yet. We need a population of 8,000. We'll be there. We'll be there very soon. So we're not going to make a train connection today. We're going to go to roads. We really need a freeway connection, I think. And I don't think we're ever going to come down this way. So we're going to put a freeway connection right here. That's this crazy thing. And it's going to go like this. And I think we're going to probably just have to destroy all of this freeway right up to the bridge and right up to that thing to get that to work. And we should probably pause the game while we're doing it. And we're going to put you in right here. Let's get an up view here so we can see exactly what we're doing. I might as well try to make it at least close to perfect. I've noticed that the freeways themselves are a little wider than these interchanges, which kind of annoys me. But what are you going to do? So now we've got this. And then right here, right where the freeway ends, we're going to put another roundabout. And I want to show you my huge roundabout, but not yet. It's special. We're going to put a pretty big roundabout. I'm not going to be all perfect about it. Definitely not going to be perfect about it if that happens. Maybe we could, you know what? Maybe a roundabout's not the best thing. Maybe a roundabout is not the best thing. Let's go ahead and just merge these two roads together into a big 6-laner. I don't think we could do this, actually. It's going to be stupid looking. That's another problem that I have with this game, is there's no easy way to merge these two one-ways into a two-way. Because if I do, I guess I could do something like this. See, but then I can't put something in the middle like this. It has to come off of one of them, which is what I find personally annoying. So I wonder if I could do something crazy. Let's be crazy. Turn off snap. Oh, do you hear my cat? She's just having a terrible, terrible time. There we go. There we go. Then I can delete this. This is the ugliest thing you've ever seen. Now we've got a one-way road going around this way. Sadly, it's 2 lanes, and I think I'm going to actually upgrade it to freeway. I don't know if I can do that. I can. Sweet. Now we've got this thing going off here, and then we're just going to take this off of here, and we've solved the problem. Go us. Okay, now we want to go over this bridge, this train bridge here. I think I'm just going to page up right now. And I can actually get over it like that, but I kind of like having the 2 little bridgey areas over it. And we're going to page down to get back down on the ground. There's our bridge over the train. Then we are going to, this is going to be a main road right along the train line, and then we're going to put the train station there, and hopefully it'll fit. If it doesn't, we can fiddle. But this is going to be the main road into the farming district. And then everything off of here is going to be small roads. And we are going to do one right down the middle here. Like this. And then we're going to do little ones off the edge. We're going to kind of make this a fractal. You'll see what I mean here in a second. Oh, these are one-way roads. These are one-way roads. Let's upgrade these to two-way roads. Okay. And, oh, we've demolished the freeway, so let's go ahead and unpause the game so that we're making money while we're doing this. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, this is not where I want this. Come back, trees. Okay, what we're going to do here is we're going to go halfway down. Give or take. Oh, we're still in the... That's weird. Okay, now we're going to go halfway down, give or take. Go right to the water. And we're going to come out to here. Let's check out our district to make sure our district is actually correct. Yeah, that's perfect. I think we're going to actually take this over as well. We're going to make Hawthorne Hills basically a square. That works. This is going to be all forestry. This is probably going to be where a lot of the the milling and stuff gets done. So we actually probably want to run another big road all the way back like this. Made this road a little bit too big. We just want to make sure that everybody has a lot of access to everything. And I think you know what we're going to do? We're going to actually do this. This, and we're going to do this. That way trucks should be able to get around fairly easily. And we're going to connect this up to here, and we're already connected that up to there. Okay, so now that we've done this, now we're going to do halfway. We're not going to actually go to the edge. And we're going to do halfway here. Halfway here. No, you know what? I don't want to do that. What I'm doing is I'm giving lots of roads with lots of places to put your factories and your tree farms, without introducing a lot of intersections, and I'm hoping that will mean that things will work out well. And there's also room for services and things like that. Yeah, that's fine. Not being a stickler. I'm being a little bit of a stickler, but I'm not being a stickler about exactitude to the exact pixel on these roads. You're watching me make enough stupid road moves here. And we're almost done. Almost done. Boom. Done. Okay. Whew. Okay, we need water. Definitely need water. All the way out to here. And all the way up to here. And we're just going to water this entire area. It's nice having a basically infinite supply of money. That's for sure. Because when you do something stupid like that, you can just do that. And last but not least, right there. Okay, and then we're actually just going to run this all the way across because we might end up connecting that someday. We might as well have a thing there. Now we're going to put some commercial, low density commercial right here for things like a gas station, something like that. You know, somebody's going to want their commercial here, and I think we're also going to have some commercial right here. And I think we're going to run power lines like... I don't even know how we're going to run power lines. I guess we're going to run them across like this. And across like this. And of course, the first place to get power is the first place that doesn't have any. that there's no way to get them power easily. So we're going to run some power lines temporarily to here to get these guys power. Okay, now if we start to zone industrial right there, they should start building their tree farms and stuff. They're already building something, which is awesome. Of course, they have no power because, you know, they put it in the stupidest spot. Now, people also need to live near enough by that they can get to the place. So I think we're gonna start expanding the district by Raffle University. It's kind of funny that the university is so close to the farms, but what are you gonna do? Yeah, and these people are just not gonna go over here, are they? So we have to temporarily run more power to them because they're stupid. I guess we'll do it. There. And they have regular factories. Is that a regular factory? Why are they putting regular factories in here? Oh no, it's a wood factory. Okay. Now we need to. Yeah, we need more commercial before we do anything else. So yeah, see, we got some tree farms. So good. They're producing their own product. That's the important thing. Okay. So this is all going to be residential, and part of it's going to be to get people into the wood farms, and part of it's going to be to get people for the university. So we want nice. This is going to be a nice area here. It's going to be coming off the back of the thing. And I think I have a name for this place. And then we're going to have way over here. So nobody's going to try to use this to get to the freeway. A way to get the people into the wood farms. Well, we're basically going to do the same thing we did before, which is kind of fractalize this. And basically what I'm doing is I'm limiting the number of intersections while maximizing the space being used is the idea. And it's not perfect, but no city is. And these guys are going to need water. Yeah, see, this is perfect. See, there's only one intersection here, and I think, you know what? This is a good spot for my roundabout. I can show you my new roundabout now. Not the spider. The tiny roundabout. We're going to put it right here, because this is going to be a busy intersection, probably. And all it is just a dinky little roundabout. There's nothing special about it. Oh, come on. There we go. But it should help traffic flow. And this is a one-laner. It's just people are going to go around in a circle and do that. So we need residential. We also need water. Oh yeah, we need water. So we're going to bring water out here and across here and across here and out here. Completely completely not, whatever you call it, good. And this is going to be, we're going to have heavy residential on this side for this, and then light residential over here for the people who were working at the place. And I think we could easily just go bam, 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 bam. And might as well do this one too. And here, we'll just do this whole thing. And people are moving in like crazy. These people, oh god, these people, they moved in and then they abandoned it. They need uneducated workers. Well, that's probably not going to happen. It's going to be a little bit hard. Not enough workers. Yeah, they have one highly educated worker. They have a manager. This lumber mill has a manager and no schlubs working here. But now it's time for some low residential. We also need some more commercial. Okay, these people are finally re-upgrading, so hopefully they'll get more commercial. We could also put some residential in here. That's kind of like the poor people. We could also possibly put a little bit of residential like right in here for like a company-owned town is what I'm thinking. Let's go ahead and try that, but let's actually put it. Let's use the marquee tool. Let's make this a company-owned town. And then this is like where if you want to work in the lumber mill, you live here. Now, they're gonna have noise problems, but that'll keep this thing low income, and it'll also give these guys workers. That's what we're hoping for. And these company-owned towns always have some bars and restaurants and things right around the like the center of the town area. So these people can come in here and they can spend all the money that they made at the at the sawmill, drink it up, and buy products from the company, spending the money that the company paid them, so that the company can keep them in indentured servitude for life. My little roundabout isn't working as well as I thought because there's a stop sign here. So they're being forced to stop, which kind of sucks. But they're moving okay. I was hoping that they wouldn't have to stop at all. Oh, we're a population of 8,000. We can make a hydroelectric dam and we can make our train yards. We are going to make our train yards, and that's probably the last thing we're going to do this episode. This episode might be a little bit shorter because I'm going to try to cut out some of the boring stuff at the beginning. So maybe I'll go another 10 minutes or so. Let's go ahead and check out our trains. We need not a train station. We need a cargo train terminal, and I made this road perfectly. Okay, we're going to put it right at the end of this road here, where the people are going to come in. The trucks are going to come from the whole area here, and they're going to bring stuff right up to this train terminal, and then they're going to dump it off, and they're going to go. I'm actually thinking about putting it back here. Yeah, I think I'm going to put it back here. So let's go ahead and we need to demolish some of these train tracks here. And then we need to build this cargo terminal, right? Height is too high. I don't even know what that means. Okay, apparently it does have to be over here. This is the farthest over I can get it, so we're putting it right here. And we're going to hook this up with train tracks. And I think we're also going to plan ahead here. Space is already occupied. Okay, fine. We're going to come out a little bit farther. We're going to plan ahead. We're going to give a spur here. Because we want to try to head off any problems in advance before we actually have them. And I just noticed this doesn't actually link up with anything, which is probably not the smartest thing. I think we could possibly put some more commercial here. Yeah, see, they still want workers. Why aren't these good workers? These people are all uneducated. So they should be working at these factories. At least, well, people are coming in to work at the factories. Let's go ahead and demolish these ones that aren't real. Yes, I just plowed through some tree farms here. I think I also plowed some factories that were actual factories. Really? These planks need power. Okay. Not gonna worry about it. Not gonna worry about it. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a tiny bit of commercial. Just a 4x4 and a 4x4 here, right on the corner, so that if somebody builds something here, which they should any second now, it's gonna get power. Let's crank up our speed again too. Yeah, so now that things are coming here, these guys have power. These guys should be getting their workers from the dedicated housing. What do you need? You need uneducated workers. So we need more dedicated housing for the tree farms. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to put some dirt roads in. Right here. And right, ugh. And we're going to put more low-income housing right in here. These people have to drive all the way around, but you know what? That's fine. Residential, low-income residential. We don't want it on the main road. I think we want it just like this. Yeah. Right there, low-income residential to work in the factories. And these people, all these people like their places. The traffic here has fixed itself, which is awesome. Although there's a lot of cars coming down here. I guess this roundabout isn't perfect. What I really wish is this roundabout. Where is it? The roundabout that I put over here. I know, actually that's the Tussin Circle roundabout. I guess I haven't put one down yet. The big roundabout. The small roundabout. Here it is. No, because this is I made this one myself as well. But the one that comes with the game. This one here. If I could find the road tool. This small roundabout, you can't really tell, but it has a 2-lane one-way road that is not this 2-lane one-way road, because it doesn't end up having stop signs or anything on it when you get to it. I want that, but I can't find it anywhere, so I don't know what to do about that. But I think we need to demolish this and make a real roundabout. Because this is going to be a busy circle now that I'm looking at it. We could also just suck it up and go around this way. We could also make this a bigger road, but those big roads don't connect well to this little dinky roundabout. I mean, maybe this little roundabout's better off here, and then we have something bigger here. But I'll worry about that later. Okay, we have more demand for industrial, but sadly these guys still need more uneducated workers. We're gonna knock down the stuff that's not being used. There was a fire here. We should probably have a fire station out here, and healthcare and stuff like that. Yeah, the fire station needs to be very central, so I think we're gonna put it right here. Although I foresee a day where this road is going to need upgrading. But we can always move the fire station. So let's go ahead and put it right there. And we don't want education out here, sadly. We actually don't even want it out here. Because these people can send their kids to the factories. The people going to the university can send their kids to the factories. We could put a clinic. I think a clinic out here is a good idea. I don't think we need a full-blown hospital. So yeah, we'll put the clinic right here. How well is the train station being used? Operating normally. Trains can carry goods and raw materials outside the city. So yeah, it doesn't actually tell me what it's doing. But I do see a lot of trucks going in there, including a donut truck. That's kind of weird, but hey, what are you going to do? I guess these places here need their donuts. The people eat a lot of donuts and then they go to work, full of donuts, ready to tackle the day. We're gonna add more residential here, and I think we're actually gonna add some. I think we're gonna add some high density residential. I think this here is gonna be high density residential. We're just gonna go out to like right here and right here. And then the rest of this, especially this here, we're gonna do another big block of this to be more tree farms. I think that works. I think we might need to suck it up and make more low income residential over here just to feed more stuff to the tree farms. And I think before this gets really bad, we're going to demolish it. And put a large roundabout in here. It literally wouldn't fit. Okay, we're going to put a small roundabout in here. I guess this works. Yeah, see, the small roundabout has 2 lanes. I wish I could make that. There we go. That should help traffic at least a little bit. And let's go ahead and keep the simulation moving. And I think this is a good spot to end the episode. I'm gonna go off of this roundabout probably 2 different ways, and we're gonna have a lot more housing over here. I'm also gonna put more low-income housing over here. But I hope you enjoyed watching this and definitely enjoyed playing it. Expect some more of these. I said I wouldn't possibly have time until the 20th, but I finished all my episodes up through the 20th, so I'm gonna treat myself and I'm gonna play more cities for the next couple days, and then hopefully be releasing like 3 or 4 videos. That'd be awesome through the next weekend. So I hope you enjoyed watching this. I enjoyed making it. I am Fifth Horseman, and I will, as always, talk at you later.